2022 was a year, to say the least. There were lots of ups and downs, but it was definitely full of drama. Hello everyone, I'm your host for today, Emily, and today we are counting down our list of the top 10 messiest celebrity moments exposed in 2022. Number 10. Adam Levine. In 2012, Adam began dating Behati Prinsloo, a Victoria's Secret model. They married in 2014 and have 2 daughters. But in September, it was reported that they were expecting their 3rd child together, and shortly after, Instagram model Sumner Stroh posted a TikTok video claiming that she had an affair with Adam that lasted for about a year. A screenshot was shared of the singer asking for permission to use her first name for his unborn child. Adam denied cheating, but from the screenshots of the messages going around, it was pretty clear that he was. The day after the allegations, Adam took to Instagram to say that he messed up, he didn't have an affair, but that he crossed a line. He also talked about how he and his family will work through it together, and that it was the biggest mistake he's ever made and it won't happen again. Since then, 2 additional women, Alison Rosoff and Marek, later came forward with screenshots of flirty messages the singer had sent them, and a 3rd woman, his former yoga teacher, accused him of texting her that he wanted to spend the day with her naked. A 4th woman came out as well, and she told Daily Mail that he would like and comment on her fitness stories, usually about having the best butt in town. Despite the evidence, he seems to still be together with his wife, but wow. Number 9. Olivia Wilde and Jason Sudeikis' relationship. Saying Olivia and Jason had a messy year is an understatement. In April, Olivia was in the midst of giving a speech to more than 4,000 movie executives about her film Don't Worry Darling when a woman approached her with an envelope. She was being served custody papers by a process server for her ex Jason during the convention. Then Olivia started dating Harry Styles, and that caused a whole other issue. Then their nanny came forward and did an interview revealing personal details about the couple. The nanny claimed that Jason was out of control crying when he discovered text messages from Harry on Olivia's Apple Watch, and that he was crying to her about Olivia leaving. It was said that he was infuriated and allegedly lashed out and chased after Olivia after she had prepared a salad for Harry with her special dressing. Jason then apparently went outside and laid under her car so she wouldn't leave. Wow. Both Olivia and Jason put out statements that this was all untrue, but this is just too much for me. I wish I never knew that, and I hope they deal with their private life privately now. Number 8. Harry Styles spits on Chris Pine. Also known as Spitgate, the internet went wild in September after a video was posted of what appeared to be Harry Styles spitting on his co-star Chris Pine at the Venice Film Festival. Now, their film Don't Worry Darling had been drenched in drama, like the whole Olivia Wilde thing I just mentioned, but Harry spitting on Chris seemed to be the worst of the worst. The internet went wild over this and it divided everyone. Did Harry really spit on Chris? Well, both Chris and Harry have commented on this. Chris said this is a ridiculous story, a complete fabrication, and the result of an odd online illusion that is clearly deceiving and allows for foolish speculation. Harry had been on his Love on tour at the time, and he joked about the incident during one of his shows at Madison Square Garden, jokingly telling the crowd, "It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to be back in New York. I just popped very quickly to Venice to spit on Chris Pine." So no, Harry did not spit on Chris, but it was very entertaining. Number 7. The royals. Whether you believe them or not, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle exposed the royals multiple times this year. The most shocking times were during their 6-part Netflix series Harry and Meghan. They accused the family of being racist, not caring about Meghan's mental health, and all the lies the family has spread to the media. Of course though, the royals decided not to comment on any of these allegations. Harry also came out with a memoir called Spare, which came out earlier in 2023. It seems like all year the couple have been doing interviews and exposing the royal family. Overall, Harry and Meghan revealed some ugly things that happened behind closed doors, and the royals are all that anyone can talk about. It'll be interesting to see what else they reveal in 2023. Number 6. Matthew Perry. In November, Matthew Perry released his memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. The book was filled with shocking insights from Matthew's decade-spanning career, though perhaps one of the most mind-boggling takeaways was his seeming disdain for fellow actor Keanu Reeves. In one excerpt, Matthew looked looked back on the death of his former co-star River Phoenix, who died in 1993. Reflecting on the tragic loss, he pondered why talented original thinkers like River Phoenix and Heath Ledger are no longer alive, but Keanu Reeves is. It read, "River was a beautiful man inside and out, too beautiful for this world, it turned out. It always seems to be the really talented guys who go down. Why is it that the original thinkers like River Phoenix and Heath Ledger die, but Keanu Reeves still walks among us?" Now, neither Matthew nor Keanu had ever previously expressed that they had a falling out, so people expressed confusion as to why he had taken an aim at Keanu not once but twice in his memoir. Of course, being that Keanu is so globally loved, fans on Twitter were quick to jump to his defense, accusing Matthew of using his name as an easy punchline. And before long, he was forced to speak out and offer an apology. Number 5. Jojo Siwa and Candace Bure. In a trend where you reveal information by quickly flashing a photo of who you're talking about, Jojo revealed the rudest celebrity she's ever met. Quick-eyed fans saw that the photo was of the Full House star Candace Bure. This made headlines and Candace was made aware of it. Due to this, the two were able to have a phone call together and talk about their interaction and apologize to each other. But then shortly after, in November, Candace was asked whether she thought her new network, Great American Family, would feature same-sex couples as leads in holiday movies. She said, "I think that Great American Family will keep traditional marriage at the core," purposely excluding a community outraged fans, and Jojo, being queer, voiced her disgust and disappointment via social media. In a post she put, "Honestly, I can't believe after everything that went down just a few months ago, she would not only create a movie with the intention of excluding LGBTQIA+, but then talk about it in the press. This is rude and hurtful to a whole community of people, and that is definitely not a good look for Candace." Number 4. James Corden. In October, James was exposed for being rude and demanding at a restaurant and was temporarily banned from there. In an Instagram post, Keith McNally, the owner of celebrity hotspot Balthazar, explained how James had berated his employees on multiple occasions and called him abusive. Keith claims that James had been the most insulting customer to his server since the restaurant opened 25 years ago. He also claims that James was extremely nasty, yelling like crazy at restaurant staff, and was allegedly infuriated by the sight of a little bit of egg white inside an egg yolk omelet that his wife had ordered. After this post went viral, James addressed it, saying, "The truth is, I have made a rude comment and it was wrong, it was an unnecessary comment, it was ungracious to the server." Fans were upset about hearing how he treated the staff. Number 3. Doja Cat and Noah Schnapp. After season 4 of Stranger Things came out, the internet went wild over a new character, Eddie, who was played by the brilliant Joseph Quinn. Noah posted a now deleted TikTok of his DMs with Doja Cat where she asked Noah to get Joseph to hit her up and if Joseph had a girlfriend. Noah tells her to message him herself, linking her to Joseph's social media handle, which Doja apparently couldn't find. This lighthearted TikTok caused Doja to become very angry at Noah, calling what he did some snake shh and accusing him of a weird power play thing. It was an innocent mistake on Noah's part, and he has then apologized to Doja for posting their private messages. They made up. Noah said, "So, as I should, I apologized," and she was totally okay with it and was like, "I'm sorry for how I reacted. It's all good, I love her. People make such a big deal out of everything when it's on the internet, but like in reality, it's a 2-minute thing." We're glad they were able to make up, and I'm sure Noah won't be posting any more private messages with anyone from now on. Number 2. Good Morning America host TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. Probably one of the last scandals to come out in 2022 was when the world found out the Good Morning America hosts TJ Holmes and Amy Robach were having an affair. In November, the Daily Mail published photos of the co-workers taken across several outings, from getting drinks at an NYC bar to loading up a car at a cottage upstate. In one photo, TJ playfully rested his hand on Amy's rear end, and one image from a weekend getaway to a cottage shows TJ touching Amy's backside as she puts bags in the trunk of a car. Neither of the broadcasters immediately addressed the photos or revealed whether they had split from their respective spouses. TJ had been married to his wife for 12 years, and Amy was married to her husband for 12 years as well. News broke on December 5th that ABC President Kim Godwin announced at an editorial meeting that TJ and Amy would not appear on the air as the scandal continued to make waves. Variety reported that ABC News wanted to do what's best for the organization, as TMZ claimed that Kim called the relationship an internal and external distraction. They were also seen getting cozy at an airport on December 26th, and this workplace drama is definitely entertaining. And coming in at number 1 is Kanye West. Now, no one really exposed Kanye, he just exposed himself as being a, well, horrible person. Kanye came out this year being a white supremacist. He started off by wearing a White Lives Matter shirt to Paris Fashion Week. He then spewed a lot of anti-Semitic hate online and in interviews, and he started praising a certain German leader. Due to all this, a bunch of brands dropped him. The Gap, fashion house Balenciaga, talent agency Creative Artists Agency, banking group JP Morgan, and Adidas are just a few. With Kanye being dropped by Adidas, he lost a staggering $1.5 billion, with US Money magazine Forbes stating that the rapper is no longer a billionaire, with his net worth dropping to $400 million. Earlier this year, he also seemed to be obsessed with his now ex-wife's Kim Kardashian's then boyfriend Pete Davidson, with writing a song about Pete and how much he hates him, to literally bullying Pete all over the internet. We saw a new, jealous, and scary side to Kanye. 2022 was not his year at all, and I think everyone, including the small amount of fans he has left, want him to get help and be educated. I swear Kanye was the most talked about celeb in 2022 because he was always doing something. Well, that's all for our video of the top 10 messiest celebrity moments exposed in 2022. Which moment was your favorite? Comment down below. I'm your host Emily, and I'll see you next time. Peace.